Hey there, I think I know you.
Hello.
Hello.
I was
Well,
pausing.
you're pausing, waiting for that other cool disclaimer, weren't you? well,
I'm finally trained, and now you take it away.
I'm going to say with our disclaimer, this is thoughts and opinions of our own. They may or may not reflect those of our each of our own hosts, our guests, or who we may or may not work for or represent. These are our own opinions and should be treated accordingly. If you have questions or concerns about what we say or we don't say or what we might say, feel free to drop us an email, a text, a smoke signal, anything like that. So, yeah, with that, it's been a fun filled week, hasn't it?
Yeah, so we've moved our little this little gathering of ours to Thursdays, which gives us one more day to add to our information that we want to share. Wednesdays are crazy for me. I needed to thin that out. So thank you for being flexible. But yeah, lots going on. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I did coach yoga. I can be flexible. I really wish you were drinking water just then, because that would have been really funny. Or milk. That would have been funnier. Uh, the yeah, we did. We moved ourselves from Wednesday to Thursday so that we can even prepare less than we normally do, because it's just two people talking about real estate and the things that we see and things that come up. And I don't have my DRE capitalized. Sorry, squirrel.
You know what's really weird is I was looking at yours going, oh, I should
put. Yeah.
See, my thoughts stay in my head.
Mine just go out and go back. Yes.
They stay within the confines of the two ears. Yours goes.
See, I have short hair, so your hair anyway. Yeah. So it's been a fun-filled week. I was in Sacramento for 15 days up there.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how you did that.
Yes, and those who were following, I just talked to my dad a couple minutes ago, and they're saying he'll probably be going home Saturday, so tomorrow.
Good. Yeah. Good news. Yeah. Yay, Pops.
Yeah, exactly. Yay, Dad. Good for him. We love that.
Yes.
It's the other room. Okay, I'm hearing talking, and I just hung up my phone, so that was weird. So when I was in Sacramento, I had an opportunity to talk to a lot of people, and I did an interview with a friend of mine who's been in real estate for 21 years, but we kept going off topic. So I have a lot of editing to do on that video. And I was like, wait, what are we talking about? Wait, come back. But besides my friend Gary, I talked to probably, 6 or 7 other agents up there, and all with other companies too. I actually went to an open house from another friend of mine, the Thiels, who I met in Simi Valley 20 some odd years ago. And they have a dual operation, one in Simi Valley and one up in Cameron Park. I went to their open house, and it was interesting talking to them about the BRBC, otherwise known as the buyer broker agreements. And the other one that was really interesting is I went into some other just random agents' open houses, and how some were using the who weren't using the federally mandated sign-in lists. When I inquired, they're like, I don't care. I'm like, okay, good luck with that. And just so people know that all these new lists and things we have to sign, it's not because as agents we necessarily like them. We have to embrace. We have to embrace them. And I'm the first to say sometimes
another part of our job at this point. It is to be in compliance of the outcome of the lawsuit.
Right.
And at the end of the day, if a deal comes out of something and you're going to have to, as an agent, you're going to have to submit a buyer broker agreement with an offer. So
Right.
it should not necessarily be part of the package that your buyer is diving into once you're done doing a residential listing agreement. It should theoretically be signed before an offer is even thought about. But to your point, I think a lot of agents, including me, and in fact, I had a conversation with my team about this in our meeting on Tuesday, is it's a delicate dance. When does an agent bring in this form and have their, because at this point they're potential buyers, they're not in it yet completely seriously, they have no skin in the game. And actually, and I was also talking to a former teammate of mine today. I'm wondering if he's watching. He said he was going to watch. But I kind of put it like, yeah, putting a buyer broker agreement in front of somebody is like asking someone to marry you before you even date. It really is. Even though we're like, oh, it's not that, we're used to all the forms and we understand that everything, even this, can be terminated, negotiated, revisited. We're used to all that. To us, it's just another piece of paper. But to potential buyers, it's like, what do you mean I gotta sign this and say and commit to this commission? What do you mean? I mean, when we go shopping for cars, I mean, some of us still go to a lot. I know a lot of us don't anymore, but let's just say you go onto a lot and a car salesman, not that I'm comparing real estate agents to car salesmen, but it's kind of the same idea where you walk onto a lot and they're like, before I could show you anything, I need you to sign this that guarantees that I will get my commission. And this is what the commission is. It's negotiable and we can change it, we can cancel it, we can do all the things, but I can't do anything until you sign this. What would you do?
That, you know what? That's a really interesting thought process. And you're right.
It's aggressive.
As much as I want to agree with you, I don't want to compare ourselves to car salesmen. What do they say? We'll say again.
The process of somebody you're just meeting is coming up and they're looking, and they're going to buy a car. They're looking. They're trying to figure out what product is right for them. And
but I can't show you.
But you don't like. So then, my former teammate Ryan, he was saying, we're asking people to sign an agreement between them and ourselves, and some of them might not even know us yet. They won't even know us. It's not a big deal with somebody that knows us, a former client, a relative, a friend. But for somebody who's just meeting us, maybe we saw them in an open house and we're going to meet them somewhere else. Like, they're just meeting us. They're just getting to know us. And we're asking them to sign this document. I feel like we can lose potential buyers with this.
I know that I know agents that have lost potential
more
buyers.
More often than not at this point.
From that.
Was the Batmobile? Is the Batmobile calling
you? Yes, it was. Well, no, it's Dick Tracy. I can get calls on my phone, on my watch. Hello. I'm going to say the saving grace on the BRBC is it's time sensitive. You can do it for 10 minutes. You can do it for an hour. You can do it for 24 hours. You can do it for up to 3 months.
Yes, there's lots of good things about it for both the buyer and for the agent.
Agreed. And it's. I think I don't like using that term. There are a lot of people that have been following the whole NAR lawsuit stuff, kind of like in the periphery. Okay, that's going on. I guess I got to sign stuff now. And then there are some people who are like, what are you talking about? What lawsuit? Who got sued? What happened? And then trying to explain that. It's like, okay, let's go get a drink and let's talk. And when I'm talking to someone with a buyer broker agreement, I'm very clear with them. I'm saying it's a federally mandated document that says we're going to talk. And after I show you this house, you can tell me to kick rocks. I'm going to make it only eligible for 24 hours. And that way I can, and you can also on the BRBC, you can put the city, you can put only that house or that area.
And you can also put, I don't know exactly what they call it, but let's say you say with this client, this contract is only good for 24 hours. However, there's another section, and correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe help me with the information. You can put, however, if this particular property, if you purchase this property within 30 days, I'm still entitled to whatever this commission that we're negotiating here. So you can still protect yourself. You've shown them the property, the BRBC expires in 24 hours, and then 2 weeks later they go and they purchase the home. You are still entitled to your commission.
Right. And you could also have that waived on there too.
To be there or go away.
Right. And say, okay, as soon as this 24 hours is done, we're done, game over. And I think both of us have seen where people have not done a BRBC, and the question wasn't asked, are you working with another agent by any chance? It was never asked. And all of a sudden, the house that you just showed this person, you're like, went into escrow. Oh, it went into escrow with Mary Beth Thompson. That's who I showed. Oh, my bad.
And that happened a lot pre-BRBC.
Right. Post-BRBC, it shouldn't happen at all. Shouldn't be
well,
the
it can,
word.
but now the agent has a little bit more protection with it, which is a good thing for an agent.
I believe it is, yes.
What are you drinking? Kombucha?
Kombucha. Yeah. Clear mind.
It's very fuzzy.
And that was not a paid endorsement. It's because I like it.
And how's it working for you?
I choke on it. Yeah. Dr.
Are
Brew
you
Kombucha.
feeling clear-minded?
I am now. Yes. The other interesting thing about BRBCs is when they're not explained, they can be very confusing. But real estate can be very confusing in the same breath, can be very confusing very quickly. If you are the agent who holds the BRBC with someone for all of Fresno County, you as that agent have that customer for all of Fresno County. Even if they work with another agent, you're legally entitled, and I don't like that word, you're legally entitled to be compensated. And there are people that simply don't get that. And I want to say, again, the following is an opinion of mine and only me, and not anybody I may or may not be associated with. When I consider this being unscrupulous, when someone does a 3-month BRBC when you've just met somebody, and they put whole state of California, and they sign it.
Mine, back, down, mine.
Exactly. And I've seen it. It's like, wow. And I'll ask the customer, hey, are you working with someone? Yeah, I signed something with.
That is a wide net.
I'm like, okay, well, you'll need to go and reach out to them, and I'll be happy to show you guys both the property. Well, why can't you? Because you have a contract, an agreement with another agent, and I would be meddling, and that's a whole other issue.
A lot of times they wouldn't even know or remember.
Right. I've seen that.
I signed something. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember the stipulations.
Then, Mr. Customer or Mrs. Customer, do you happen to have a copy of it? Oh. And when it comes to that, I would say, you know what?
What's the name of the agent?
Yeah, let's go and reach out to that agent and see what's going on. And because I want to be fair to that agent. And when it comes, I mean, logically, if they've signed an agreement with the agent, you don't want to go try to steal their customer. That happens way too much in this industry. People try to do that. I think that was an episode on selling Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. Yeah. Have you watched that at all?
No.
Oh, you should. It's pretty fun. Yeah, you have houses like that. I was going to do some house parties like that up here. I'm like, I could do that in Trona. Yeah. No, probably wouldn't work. But it's funny is I actually haven't seen any of the new episodes where they have the BRBC in like the selling LA or selling Hollywood. I'm anxious to see how that actually rolls out on those shows.
They should be talking about it. It'd be a great way to educate people.
Yeah. Well, some of them just watch.
Which brings me to my idea.
Ooh.
And I don't know if I want to share it here or share it off camera.
Here, I'll just take you offline.
No. I'm going to save it. I'm going to tell you off camera because I think it'll be cool.
There, you can tell me now. Look
no, not like that.
Not like that? No? Okay. Well, I like your idea. I don't know what it is yet, but I like
your idea.
2, here, look. 2, 1, 4. Huh. You know, never mind. I'll go back to that. I was going to say, you start looking at DRE numbers. That's the, someone just gave us a thumbs up. Joseph. Good. Hey, Joseph.
Hi, Joseph.
What's up?
You're the winner of today's prize.
Which is an empty bottle of kombucha, because I drank it. Joseph, jump online with us.
Joseph, where are you from? What's your number?
I don't know if he's watching this. He's probably said, Scott, stop talking to me. I'm going to send it over. Yeah, go ahead, Joseph. It's the BRBC. I find it interesting. A lot of agents, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, it is alphabet soup in the real estate world. And I'm seeing agents just ripping out all these different abbreviations. And I'm like, what did he just say?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. When I was in Sacramento, I was able to go look at a house. It was an open house. And the agent was like, this house is all ready to go. It's perfect. And I'm looking around at the house. I'm like, it's really nice until you look under the eaves or down at the floorboards. It looked like there had been a water intrusion. I'll use that word. All around the house. But unless you really looked for it, you wouldn't see it. Mm-hmm. And I see agents, you know what, that's actually another good topic, is agents can only disclose what they know. If we don't know it, we can't disclose it because we don't know it. But that's the reason why we have disclosures that we have in the AVID. Quick, what's that stand for?
Agent Visual Inspection Document Disclosure. You
win a Capri Sun.
Oh, thanks. All I see is blurry, but hey, there it is.
There it is. It's half empty, but you still won that.
You still won it. It's still yours. All yours.
And that was again. That was not a. Yeah, I can't think of the word now. We did not. That was not a. Oh, are we going to wrestle? I can go there.
This is Mark's mask.
Who had the kombucha? You or me? Was there alcohol? I can put my mask back on, but I'm not going to. I don't know
why he has that.
I'm going to text him. Mark, why do you have this crazy mask?
Yours is weird. Yours is really weird. Where's that mask? Yours is like creeper vibes. At least mine's like, I don't know, wrestler mania, dude.
Yeah, well, talk.
Ah! What's happening? Miller, you left.
What's up,
you left me.
What are you talking about, Rachel?
This is weird. You look like you belong in prison for doing like really bad things.
It's really hot in that mask. Okay. Squirrel.
Anyways, back to the
Yeah.
Avid and my free Capri Sun.
Yes, the Avids and disclosures are huge. And in the Avid is when we go through a house and go through a house and we look to see what we can see. And we're not going to go crawl in the attic or crawl through the basement or anything like that. This is why we can't sit together. You know that.
See what we can see.
Well, it is anything we can see.
Very scientific.
Right. We're
I don't
yeah.
have anything more. You know what? I'm gonna have a bucket of props next time.
Yeah, I can
keep switching them out.
Yeah, I don't everything else. Well, I do, but I have all kinds of things I can put on. I have another mask over there too. The okay, I'm trying to go on top. You're trying to get me off target.
We have 9 minutes. I hope this is going somewhere good.
It will. So the Avid. What do we do with an Avid? I'm going to put it back on you. Ha ha.
What do we do with it?
Yes. No, not that. I read your mind just then.
It gets submitted with all of the other disclosure documents.
Yes, and then the buyer and the seller have to sign off on it. I've seen some people do their agent visual inspections, and they go through it like Inspector Gadget. And I did a quick hit the other day on my Facebook page about home inspections. And when you get a home inspection, it does look like the whole house is falling apart. And that's, in my opinion, when agents do Avids and they go through the house like Inspector Gadget, I don't think they're doing anybody any favors. You should be looking for things that are going to be a direct influence on what's happening in the house.
And it should be very generalized. Stain on carpet, not coffee stain on carpet.
Right. I want to know how you know it's a coffee stain.
Right. Like you have to, in a position where we're supposed to be very meticulous. In this particular instance, we have to take ourselves out and just be like as general as possible. Damaged wood. We don't say termite damage, like, water stain in the ceiling. Nope. Stain in the ceiling. We can't call it anything other than what it is. We can't diagnose it.
Right. Nail holes, you can see small holes in one. Nail holes. Chipped linoleum. But giving the rationale behind what those are isn't what these should be. They're very general. We're only getting a snapshot of what's happened at that property. And that way, when the client who's buying the house goes in, oh yeah, they mentioned the nail hole. Oh yeah, I saw nail holes when I came in. Oh yeah, I remember seeing the poor patch job on the ceiling. Don't say, oh, the water damage on the ceiling. I don't know it's water damage. That's outside of my sphere of influence. Yep, they did a really bad job patching that ceiling.
Your scope of duties, sphere of influence. Yeah. Scope of duties.
Scope of duties, sphere of influence, wheelhouse. Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then was that this week? Yes, it was this week. It was Monday. You heard about this a couple of weeks ago. The new stuff coming up in December 1st. Just for people that are listening now, the 111 points.
Oh, yes.
Is it 101 or 111?
111.
111 points of light?
Investigation, but they won't all activate if one, like there's some of them are tiered, some of them are umbrellaed. Yes.
It's they're saying it's 111 points of identification, and some, like you said, some will trigger, some won't. But if they all trigger, it's 111 points. And at some point we'll have a deep dive on that as we approach December. It's not really going to affect you and myself. However, it will affect you and myself in prepping our customers. Is you are going to be asked everything under the sun and the moon, everything just short of a DNA swab.
I think a lot of it already exists for. I had a conversation with the 805 rep, and I'm trying to remember it. We should have her come on.
Should.
There was something about $250,000 benchmark.
Yes. Yes. There's it. Yes. So that
so
will.
So not to interrupt you, but we're in Westlake, and she said this probably is these points of interest probably are already in play in this market because it's for $250
of your price point.
Mm-hmm.
Right, they're in play. They're just going to be more centralized and more focused.
Right, and it's to navigate and monitor foreign purchases, foreign monies.
I read yesterday that foreign investors. Actually, I don't remember what California was. California was number 3 in the United States for foreign investors. I think Texas was number 2 or number 1. I don't remember what it was.
I'm sure New York is in there.
I think New York may have been number 1, but I don't remember for sure. But there's a lot of international money. That was politically correct, wasn't it? International money coming into the United States. And it's when I was in insurance for a hot minute, there's money laundering that happens, and this is essentially it's an anti-money laundering step that takes place, and it's not trying to pick on anybody except the people that are trying to launder money.
Correct.
The people that are just out buying a house, absolutely, it's going to impact them, and the way it's going to impact them is, I will use the word, it's a lot of invasive questions is what it boils down to. Again, you and I won't be asking those questions, but they'll be being asked by the escrow companies.
Escrow.
And you're right. And they're saying it's going to add $750 to $1,000 additional to escrow.
Sure, escrow companies are just thrilled.
Yeah. And
time to go.
No, my watch just asked me who I'm sending money to.
Oh, me.
I want to know why it triggered when I said money laundering, why it triggered. That's what I wanted to know.
Well, let's wrap this up, Miller. But I think we should reach out to 805 Talarette. Maybe she can come on. I think we met her a couple of weeks ago when we were in Malibu. We
did. I think it should be fun to have on.
Yes. Is it? It's not that one. It's.
I'm going to put that on your docket.
Okay. Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie.
That's on you. So looks like we actually might even wrap this really close to the 30-minute mark.
We're going to wrap it, but stay on when we hang up.
Okay. So, Rach, how do people... Oh, I didn't have the crawler on there today. Now I'm sad.
Oh, that stinks. We need to start over. But you know what? I was ready for this question this time.
Oh, were you? Okay, well, I'm sad. Oh, wait. Someone... I'm sad. Okay, go ahead.
I knew something was missing, but I was ready.
Okay, so how do people get a hold of you, Rachel?
RachelMoreno.GradisHomes.com. Or I had to write it down because when I'm called on it, I can't freaking remember. My email address is Rachel@GradisHomes.com. There you have it.
There you have it. And you can reach me at Smoke Signals. I'm kidding. You can reach me at Scott Miller at Epic, EPIQUE.me, Scott Miller at epic.me, or my phone number, 760-264-3501, or the best way, set up an appointment, learn more about real estate, learn more about anything you want to learn about, is going to my website, sellingkern.com. And we'd be happy to talk to you about that too. So with that, I am going to hit this fun little button maybe.
Bye-bye.
And say, oh wait, I'm say, Thank you. Look at that. It even said thank you.
Cute.
Bye, everybody.